Hello everybody and welcome back to Grand Academy for Future Villains. I'm continuously recording this, so I will not respond to any comments in the previous chapter of this game. But now we're going for a homecoming. And I think so we already know who we are going in the homecoming with, because there's only one female character who actually is your friend in this game. Like, literally, there's only one female character. For a second I thought she was a minion, but I forgot and I'm helping the heroes now. Because the school just jerked me off, that's what it did. Hmm. Your mind races. Does the head knows about the heroes who are already in the school, hiding in dungeon kitchens? What does it think your connection to them is? Well, what do you got to say now? What have you find out? How can I help eradicate this threat to the academy? Nothing. I think you're the one with someone to say to me. I think you're the one with someone to say something to say me. Yeah. My mind is not like my mind is something like unpredictable response. The head seems to register your temporal nature. A bold statement. Lol, it says. Frankly, after your efforts is in reversing your expulsion, we would have expected no less. You have proved your worthiness, your dedication, and your ruthless mercenary. Because I'm gonna destroy the Grand Academy of Future Villains. Get that? The more flurry than the high school masters outside the garage. What's its plain now? As you know, says our school is under threat, and you may not know, however, just how deep that threat goes. There's a dangerous movement within the faculty itself to water down knowledge. Really, a villain should be terrified, cruel figure of dread. We are nothing new about either. But this trend has a leader in this hero school, one who is already beginning to invest malleable minds of your art students. Oh, it is diabolical, almost admirable if not its effect. You know who I am speaking of course. Professor Mortman. Anti-heroism has been taught in my school. Reports on moral ambiguity. Well, I do like anti-heroism, so uh, surely you have your own way dealing with this, and do I? But I see by your face you have something to say. Why did you hire me? I had my reasons. Cool. You can be a TA, an RA. You can keep all your limbs. I am sure you can see the cooperation. LGD, LGD had one better. I'll tell it. No, I, I'm not gonna break my date. All right, I'm gonna get the homecoming date. Don't worry. I want the head to share more because my life will match easier. If I got the style, I can play both sides. I don't think the head's real power in the has the real power in the school. Not at all. But double cross. If I've got the style to pull this off. I can play both sides as long as I don't think the head's got the real power. You're with the far seem all the head is trapped. There's nothing else to do but run. Perhaps he gets wrong how powerful. Yeah, it's time to as long as we make a family. I'm not your teacher. I'm your friend. Yeah, okay. He's still making conspicuous efforts to play favorites, even when Orion openly becomes openly disrespectful in class. I wonder suddenly if the school had made its offer to anyone else. Orion certainly seems to share Head's vision of what it means to be alone. Open your books to the very back. Now it's when Orion is skipping past the blank pages, heading for the index. I said back, and I meant it. The very book proof is among. It's blank, he says. There is nothing there, like some classes I could name. There's some scared laugh at this. Today, says Per, we are going to begin our discussion of tragic backstory. A tragic backstory is about suffering, about loss, about love. I know there isn't supposed, but the reality is that love can make you a better villain. Whether it's being ripped away from you, or whether you're the one that ripping it away from someone else, or of course, ultimately both. Okay, some of you may not feel the tragic backstory, and that's fine. Some of you. Is it made a professor? This is your chance to warn Professor he's being watched. I think there are many people and parts of people in the school that would like you to know like to know, do you have a tragic backstory? You'll be surprised to learn how many us do. If you get a chance, if or you're feeling brave, ask Professor Dr. Service how he arrived at teaching freshmen to be evil geniuses when he could have been crushing the galaxy beneath his iron fist. But that's not what we're here to talk. Yay, the homecoming this year, yeah, whatever. It is just a month away in traditionally farming of alliance. Many of you will be working alone in your career, of course, but still there are here blah 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 romance and stuff. You'll never be blah 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 blah. Whatever. Personally, you may be asking what has to do with tragic backstories. It's a hand shows out as ever. A small, fragile looking girl from horror. Well, you got a lolly in this class. Love, she says, the root of tragic backstory. Precisely. Is she a romance option now? Let me see. Nope. Goodbye. Nope. Incidentally, the answer will continue the election. You'll also see the election of traditional homecoming tyrant and homecoming lieutenant. This is the social event of the school year, so I want you to look out for awful things that can happen to you or the others, and consider how you can make a more effective villain. I'm not saying that you'll be written ace essay on this question on the final exam, but I'm also saying that there won't be. So, maybe you'll end up embracing more than your destiny. The answer's coming up, after all. Are you gonna be helping out with the homecoming? Um, I can't. I'm too busy campaigning. Someone like me obviously belongs to the homecoming corps. Sure, the planning committee could use power behind the turntable like me. I'm sure my club is planning some. I don't want to. Wait, when did y'all gonna join a club? What? When did? What? What? Sure, I guess the planning committee could use power behind. I like anti-heroism, so I'm gonna like. I'm gonna and he likes me too. So yeah, sure. Even though I want to focus on my studies, I think so I'm alright on my studies because I got a B in the previous exam. So yeah, so let's go plan some homecoming. You're trying to make which is being run by student domination for you're just too beautiful, just for too compelling or too something. But okay. Even though you're the SDF accepts your offer, although Orion, their treasurer, insists on framing terms of service and subject theater, there's still enough work to be done. Student Domination Organizers Committee has a number of tasks. What do you do? Recruiting Phil to help on security with the school. Hiring entertainers through my mother's connection. Let's recruit Phil. Phil? Let's recruit Phil. It'll be pretty good. I like Phil as a character, so I couldn't recruit him, but sure. Let's coordinate in security, but yeah, let's just publicity. Hey, the good ready, you'll take it too. Okay. Someone's lol. I'm just presence in this. His head is not alone when your Professor Commander Jika starts standing right with her back straight and her heels before. She doesn't look relaxed. Suddenly she looks pleased to be where she is. The head doesn't seem pleased to you the last time you left his office. Yeah, I guess you wonder what it is now. You may ask us why we allowed such treasury unchecked within the academy itself. We understand nothing of the word. Our IC all Mortwent is too weak to place control. There are other teachers in the academy who will listen to this talk of our need for heroes and our kinship with them. You will see the version. What? It's important that we believe us to be weaker than we are, so that they will crawl out of from under the sauce. You're surprised that GK makes no mention of the rumored infiltration of heroes in the school. You know the rumor to be fact. Surely she does as well. She and the head are trying to deal with them quietly. Perhaps consider this less the threat than Professor Mortman. Why am I telling you this? Us. The lines of her face lit in green in the light of the head's glow. Because you all need to understand where you stand. There is a war to come. And if you serve well with it, you may profit. Good luck with your war. I'm not gonna take part in that war. I'm sorry to say I'm on the hero side. Because I'm an anti-hero. Yep, that's it. I'm done. You heard me. I'm somebody like Wolverine. Just don't have claws. That's it. um, Doctor, unless she wants to clear up everything in my room. You have although she don't still have me. But I imagine that the incident with your funding on your mind. She says, "Are you really trying to get me thrown out of the academy?" I know you had the reason for cutting me. What was it? Really, I mean, I want you to know. I understand what you're trying to do. What was it, real? I'm not gonna be rude. She was a hero once, so I don't. I'm not gonna. What was I like? And I think it is a. I'm pleased that you handle yourself the whole, and you know that these occasions will improving your flexibility and balance. I was hoping to draw service out. You understand? At first, I was disappointed with the results. He did not take attention, so I did not understand their importance. How do you feel? He's just, yeah. I understand you were trying to draw service all for to make his move, and it will involve you. But I'll be one step ahead of him. And right now, you have to have to dance to attend it. Yeah. Okay, no one in the school has gotten kind of work done today, and indeed the half process has cancelled plus anticipation. You arrive at the dance hall well ahead of the schedule. The great ballroom with the future one is the vast. Yeah, it's an hour. It's a huge floor with balls and stuff. You know. No, I don't mean balls, but I mean good room, yeah, whatever. Orion is printed up, Orion is using some claw device attached to his pulled across his feeling, but he seems to have some trouble shaking it up. What are you doing? Tonight, Orion is mustering. I'll challenge the homecoming tyrant for my rightful place before the academy. He wasn't running for a homecoming court. Why? The right of the contest, says Orion, anticipating question, is the undisputed. Do you think I have been idle this past year? Soon the entire will behold my ultimate weapon. Ah, jeez. What a discoverable, yes, a discoverable orange steps. It will rain death and terror down command. If I can get it working, which I was trying to do before you grew so rudely. You're a friend. Though I kind of wish I had. Pointing out that you had nothing to do with this plotting. And yet somehow I always get seem to mix up in Orion's crime, and yet it falls to me thwart Orion's game once again. And yet somehow you always get mixed up and that good Norian skim. And yet it falls to me to thwart Orion's scheme once again. Yep, I'm gonna do that. You do things looking at Orion with his grand ambition and determination. You think of everything you have shared and fought, of course, in the year. Remember him. You think Professor Morning words and look again at Orion. If you want to find me yourself a minimum or nemesis, perhaps you need to ask for it. I'm not gonna choose you as a dance partner. No, get lost. Albert Secure has a nemesis for challenging. Do you want to an Orion's hard get in theirs? No, get lost. I'm not gay shit. I'll leave into it. There's other business John Teddy. Yeah, sure. I'll make a bid to secure him as nemesis by challenging him. Yeah. There's Kinestra, who's changed her witchy black robe back to soil and silver tonight. Uh, Only even so that her face is clean, her hair put up, and her glimmering perfection, she's been to be taunting everyone around, daring her to challenge her as a hero. No one does, perhaps they recognize that ruthless gleam in her eyes. Uh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You know I'm coming for you, Kinestra. Catch up with Kinestra by drinking drink stable. You don't know how she has the courage to drown to be drinking that blood red concoction. What? Concoction? Are they grounded for? Concoction means most probably means blood or something like that. I think so. I'm not sure. I think it's demon blood or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, you guys can check it up. Well, wearing a bright white red but a dress, but it seems if there is one thing you know about the ex-princess by now, it's that she has nerves of steel. Pleased to see you approach and pours another glue. You know, lol. I've been wondering when you are going to come to me. I think you have something we need to talk, don't you? It's time to be honest. She's real genius. Um, my princess, my queen, my commander. That's basically that. I'm gonna be her minion. Nope, nope. She's. But she can do. I mean, I have good stats with her, don't I? I have 65% of stats with her. Would she consider me though? I mean, can tell her exactly that and ask her exactly that. And everything that's passed between you, it's a lot to us, but you have been favored by fortune. This has clearly been Kinestra's mind. Her heart wins the day. Pull her you close to her, knocking the cup from your head. Wait, I was wearing cup on my what? The music swells in such a pointed way that you're afraid of drawing the attention of one camera. Move forward into shadows of galleries. Come with me, she says. When you break apart gasping, there's something I have to show you. Where are we going? Let me just see. I don't want. Okay. Okay. She pulls you into the home. Suddenly, you catch a glimpse of mops and buckets in the gloom. It goes farther than you would have thought possible. In the closet which stairs you don't remember on the school. At last, you glimmer of light. The walls. The switch that opens were the uncertainly bright house. It was many of them from the night in the kitchen, back from the mud tubs. It's time I told you the truth. You know about the heroes in the school. What you don't know is I'm their leader. I said earlier, she get herself. I needed a way to get into the Brand Academy. I'm currently I get myself taken prison by the villain for angry power. She looks at a ragtag group huddled in the secret tunnels below. Okay. Use however you're sure and then there's there for them to go. They had a point. Against suppose you aside back into. You see the risk I've been trying. But considering what we are to each other. Uh, I wanted to be an anti-hero. Now I have to be a hero. God damn it! God damn it! I want to be an anti-hero. Oh well, whatever. My story's going pretty good. I've turned from villain to hero. I never was interested in hero or being a villain, a complete villain, anyways. I wanted to be. Uh, sure. I would have been until evil, but I don't want to be evil. I mean, I always wanted to like be an anti-hero in this game at least. So it's just me doing whatever I want to do. That's basically what. Wow, my competence went low like crazy. Jeez, what the hell? Like, dude, my competence is like super low. Casting your ambition, all your mothers for the school accepts for you. But you feel free once you have made a choice. There was yeah. Well, she hugged me. That's if that's a point that I can get. I mean, I cannot do anything else. She's the only like romance interest. None of your devoted lieutenant is yet. Your nemesis is done. You did. None of us your devoted lieutenant. None is your dreaded commander. I mean, I wanted to be an anti-hero again. I don't want to be a hero completely, but I guess I can do it. And if you ever get found out, come to me. I'll make sure you're still will. She offered your hand. Your hand. Okay. You are in a minute now. Flourish. Friends are for the boys they announce. We give you your own asked Mark's friend whispering. We give you. Yeah. Drum rolls. Family boom. Fall was impressive and crowded. Look at the Orient is clinging to the third floor with his knees, and he leans out with a impressive super weapon. Of course, he would have more than one. Of course, he would. Give me the crown of the Hungary calls. No one will die. No one appears to have died yet. Ratna brought her training into play and dove first at it. Orion. Orion. You see one of the representative of the student domination front leaning over Orion to whisper in her ear, in his ear. My lieutenant, you hear? Why? He can't catch Neha the follower, but after a moment, a second figure walks out, lunging his toga still impossibly white after an evening of debauchery. It's Phil. He threads his arm over through Orion's and towers over him, and as Orion begins his speech about the reign of terror he and his lieutenant plan to unleash upon the globe. You catch Phil's eye as coolly surveys the crowd. Orion and Phil, you think. What would this alliance mean? Chapter 8. I don't know how many chapters is this game, but it has a lot of chapters. It has more chapters than one of the games I played. Well, same type of games I've played. Same type of game, not games. Same type of game called College Community, I think so. Something College Community Hero. That game had only 3 chapters, but this game, it has 8 chapters, and I am really enjoying it. So hopefully you guys also enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.